Alrighty guys, so welcome back. So we actually had Pocono, and Pocono was awful because, so yeah, that wasn't fun. We did end up routing and getting 17th, so that was nice, but yeah, Pocono wasn't good. Also, for some reason, my voice audio decided to totally stop recording, so yeah, that's cool. So anyways, now we're at the Brickyard for the Pennzoil 150 on the road course. And you know how fun this track is with all of its cutting track penalties that can pop up from time to time. So let's try out what we can do here at Indianapolis with our Florida racing car. It'll be fun. So we're running here at Indianapolis. Got our qualifying lap going. Get our brake, get into the corner, hopefully not spin it out. You gotta be nice and gentle on the throttle or else the car will come around on you, which is a most unfortunate feeling because there is no grip on this track whatsoever. But yeah, we need to fix our brake bias, but other than that, everything on the car feels pretty good. And see right there, just a little bit off track automatic penalty, which is super annoying. So that just totally ruined our qualifying lap there. But it's good to have on the memory banks for the race. Yeah, we gotta redo those brakes there because that's gonna be an issue. So currently they're all in the front, so I gotta work those so they're a little more balanced so we're not locking up. Yeah, because he was just locking up the brakes there, so we need to even those out for this. So that way we're not totally out of control. Hey, I don't remember this wall being here. This looks a little bit on the new side, which is interesting. Also, don't cut that too close or else that's going to be a penalty for you as well. Not going to have a terrible lap, but we could have had, honestly, I think we might have been able to do pole on this track, but had a penalty. So that's going to ruin it for us. See where we start. Yeah, 31st, that's about right. Alrighty, so we're gonna work on the car here because we can do much better than that. Alrighty guys, welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 150. The stories of the race is Mike O'Nett is well prepared for the race. David Starr didn't have a good practice. Mike O'Nett is also your pole winner for the race. And the track is slick. Let's go racing at the Indianapolis road course. Alright guys, so we got the brake bias fixed. We switched up the sway bars a little bit, so we actually got a little bit more sway to the car. We got to cross the line. Yeah, well, we started moving before the line, but that's okay. But yeah, we could totally win this race. Ooh, nice. Yeah, having a balanced brake setup on this car, so much better. Just gotta make sure we get out of my way, dude. Come on. We just gotta make sure we take it nice and easy. Alright, so 5 laps of fuel in the car. Whoop. Don't cut that corner, there we go. Ooh, almost got pushed into cutting the corner. But we got 16 laps in the race. We got 5 laps of fuel, so coming to pit road will be very important, and I gotta remember how to do that. We don't do an access road, we just go blazing in like a nutcase, and I gotta remember what pit road speed is because I don't think it actually tells you. It's slow, very slow. Ooh, good night, got almost taken out by Ross Chastain there into the corner. We've moved all the way up to 9th in just 1 lap. That is how good the car is. And you hear that? We got rid of our wheel hopping issue that was being a problem, which is super. Oh, good night. Come on, that was not a kind of corner cutting. That was not corner cutting. I don't care what you think that was. That was not corner cutting whatsoever. Is this corner cutting? That's corner cutting too. Cool. Good night. That's where we're going to get handicapped because we can win this race easy. Well, we got to get all of this nonsense taken care of. Oh, and our car's actually back to being physical again. Yeah, but once we have that balanced brake set up, that works out much better. Kind of heard a little bit of brake squeal there, but having those brakes equaled out makes it a lot easier to get around this place. But luckily, road course is one of our better things to work on with the cars. We have a pretty good shop working with us. Obviously, have a lot of experience from our Ford Mustang days in GTD that we ran last year in IMSA. So we got plenty of Ford experience to work with. We got Blicky around. We got Earnhardt doing Earnhardt things. Earnhardt still doing Earnhardt things. Wow. That's going to bring a caution, I think, because he's in the wall. Let's see if we can't pick up more positions. Hit those brakes. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Hit the brake. And just stay as far away from this corner as possible, so that we don't get a penalty for being on the turtles. So apparently that's corner cutting. Yeah, we can't go over there. You can barely probably go over there. Alright, 3 laps of fuel remaining. Amazingly, everybody got unstuck and is back to where they need to be. That's surprising. 14 laps remain here at Indianapolis. Yeah, you hear a little bit of wheel hop there as we get into the corner, but yeah, we up the sway bar in the rear end of the car. We up the sway bar in the front, and boy, this car feels really, really, really good. So I'll have to remember that for, I think we got Mid-Ohio, and I forget what other tracks we have. I think we have for sure Watkins Glen. That's always fun. I love Watkins Glen, one of my favorite road courses in general. But definitely my favorite road course in this game. Let's see here. We got Austin Cindric leading, Penske at Indianapolis leading. That's not a surprise. These guys bumping and banging for position. We got one guy on pit road, another guy being slow on the backstretch. Question is, when does everyone else start pitting? When do we see fuel being that big of an issue where we have to pit? Ooh, nice undercut there to get those guys. Do not cut the corner. Don't cut that one either. Just don't cut any corners. Don't even touch a corner. Don't even look at a corner. You can get penalized for anything. It really is kind of sad that that's an issue, but it is. Ooh. Topping off on the speed there. Nice and easy. Yeah, you don't want to cut that corner either. Major penalty there if you do that. We're at 13th. We have made up quite a few positions here. Don't even touch that grass there. Don't want to do that. Alright, we got the fuel notification light on, which means we more than likely cannot make it another lap. So that's unfortunate. Oop, 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 oop. Got a little spinny right there through these, and you don't want to go off track through here because it will automatically give you a penalty. Don't want to do that. Alright, so we got a little bit of damage on the car, not a whole lot, not enough to make me want to fix it. We're not spending that much time on pit road. And we're probably not going to be able to get to pit road speed is the main issue. Alright, everybody is pitting, it would appear. Oop, oop, oop. A few guys aren't. Alright, not sure if we got penalized there or not. Don't think we did. Alright, 4 tires. We're skipping, fixing on damage. Car feels really, really good. Like it where it is. If a caution were to come out, that would be helpful. Yep, guys coming out of a pit road there. We're getting backed up, everybody. Weeding out. Here we are. And we're back on pit road. No, we cannot do what the AI does and cut the corner there. That is not what we can do, because if we try to do that, instant penalty for us if we try to end up doing that. Alright, we got Brandon Jones. He's trying to lead way out there in front. Let's see if we can't get up to speed and grab some more positions. Field getting spread out, but I think we're definitely faster, all things considered. Also, I didn't really pay attention to where I had on my tires, so we might actually be able to skip tires, potentially. We'll have to see where those are at next pit cycle. But if we can skip tires, that would give us a huge benefit. But that's something I did not check. Which, dumb part on my part, not to do that, but oh well. Getting the tires worn in, making sure we're not cutting any corners here. Ooh, spinning out. Don't need to do that. Nice, 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 nice. Goo, 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 goo. See if we can't pass some of these guys while they're on pit road. Alright, like I said, we're going to pass maybe one or two. There's one. And there's a few guys coming out of pit lane right now. Nice and easy, don't overcook that. And caution, which will bunch the whole field up also. A few guys in the front decided to pit, we decided to stay out. And that jumped us up to the front, so let's boogity boogity. And take over the lead here if we can. 8 laps remaining, which means one more pit stop more than likely. Nice and easy, hit the brakes, nice and easy there. One Gregson wide there, we're going to get to Brandon Jones back up here. You're having the Menards paint scheme. Ooh, looks like we got 3 cars on pit road. We're going to send Menards boy out because, well, technically he stopped right in front of us. I'm not sure what he was doing there. But he's going to go to the back, which is not going to be helpful for his point standings. But considering that he's in front of us in the point standings, that's really helpful. So that was actually a really good move on our part, all things considered. I did not think that one through, technically. Interesting, okay. Going to try and be nice and easy on the throttle. Might be able to save a little bit if we do that. By not totally sending it throughout the track. Slow our pace down just a bit. Might be able to help us out a wee smidgen. Also, just keep our speed down a little bit there too. Almost cut that corner there, which would not have been good. Alright, full throttle down the straightaway here. And glide. Yep, Gregson was trying to send it in on us there. We're just trying to take it nice and easy throughout the rest of this race here. And that's going to hopefully save us some fuel. Hopefully. Alright, Gregson in the field behind us there. Ooh, I think Gregson's a little bit on the quicker side. But also, we're trying to hold the field up a little bit here. Burton trying to get to the inside. And run him wide there. We'll see when that warning light comes on. We already got 2 laps remaining to fuel. Go ahead and start gliding the car into the turn here. Just working on saving as much of that fuel as we can here. Also saving some tire, which is what we want to see. Because with that, we can just take fuel. There we go, fuel light is on. Nice and easy on the backstretch here. Get it in 4th gear. There we go. Watch our RPMs. Don't get it up too high. Make sure we block those 2. Burton and Gregson doing strategy here. Strategy is saving ourselves some fuel. Alright, I'm pretty sure we can go another lap here. Get in the 3rd gear, there we go. Alright, Burton getting into us here. Not sure who's to, I think that's Ray Black Jr. there. Ooh, 1 lap of fuel. Ooh, that's going to be tight. We're going to try and make it here. Not because I want to, but because we need to. We need to make it 1 more lap around this place. Alright, off fuel, off fuel. So we've been able to maintain the lead while hopefully saving as much as we can on the fuel load. And we're going to hopefully, well, we're going to need to take tires, unfortunately, because that left front tire isn't doing too good. Block the 92 here. And 19's already back to us here. And it looks like we're going to actually make it all the way around pretty easily on the fuel, which I thought we could, but wasn't totally sure. But for sure we had to make it at least 1 more lap before we came and did anything else. And there's a caution to save us from that. We're going to get our fuel in, we're going to skip damage, and we'll go ahead and take 4 tires while we're there. Alright, that's going to drop us 20 positions, but we got our left front fixed, because that thing was going to run out of fuel pretty quick. Alright, we can dive it all the way to the front of this thing. 2 laps remaining. Oop, getting just a little there a little bit. Getting underneath Hemrick, underneath Brandon Brown. And now we got Burton right there. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. There we go. Let's get to Harrison Burton, so we can outbrake these guys into the corner, which I knew we could do all along, especially with our nice balanced brake setup. Because we can really rip the corners with that, which allows us to have a huge advantage over the field. Nice and easy through here. Don't want to spin the car out if we don't have to. Alright, currently just us and Harrison Burton. No one else really out here to compete. Alright, let's see what we can do. With 1 lap to go, presented by Combustion Gamer gear. Alright, and the brakes on the brakes. Don't try to undercut him there. Because if we undercut him, then we're going to have an issue with getting caught for cutting the corner. Don't want to do that. That's easy. Go. Right, getting his tire tracks here. Ooh, good job blocking there. Making sure we didn't have a nose. Oop, don't. That's going to be cutting corners. Alright, get the nose in there. Got the nose in there. And he drove it into the wall. Hit the wall there a little bit. Oh, he's going to undercut us. Ooh. Take up his space. There we go. I don't think he's got anything else for us, but we'll see. Don't cut the corner. Alright, good job by him actually getting back to us. I thought for sure he hit the wall there for a moment, but I just lost him in the mirror and we win. Whew, the Pennzoil 150. Only had a few penalties that we had to work with, but that's okay. We're going to burn it down here at Indy. And we park it. Alrighty guys, well, that was a good race. Let's see how the point standings measure up after that one. Ooh boy. Alrighty guys, and the top 10 there, us. Harrison Burton in second, Daniel Hemrick, Ray Black Jr., Brandon Brown, Riley Hips, Jesse Little. Good day for him. Kobe Howard, Tommy John Martins, and Michael Annette. And then, of course, in the 11th through 15th, we got Ryan Sieg, Chad Fickham, CJ McLaughlin, Joe Graff Jr., and Vinnie Miller. Very mixed up top 15, but all things considered, good race. And we were able to get another win, get some more playoff points, and slowly eat back into the point standings for regular season. And there we go, at the Pagoda, celebrating with our Xfinity Series trophy. Very, very nice. Alright, taking a look at us. We had, of course, the fastest lap of 1:30.0.12. We got the most laps led of 6 laps, so good day for us, all things considered. Also on the move, went from 31st to 1st after they penalized us for the caution there and then tough break. Austin Cindric went from 2nd to 28th, so I don't think he actually got kicked out of the race. I think he just had an issue, so bummer day for him, but good day for us, and definitely points that we needed. So, anyways, that's it from us from Indy, and we'll see you guys here next time from the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Hopefully, our audio actually recorded this time, and we'll see you guys here next time. Bye-bye.